Hello? Hello, hello? Sup, sup? Oh boy. Sup, 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 sup. Today, hopefully, I get some stuff done. Because originally, oh man, I'm pretty tired right now, but I need an excuse to draw. So that's why we're here today. Hello, Ryan, welcome back. Yogurt, it's been a while. Bro's a stash now. Yes, sir. Well, we got a little something going on. Oh my gosh. Hello. But yeah, today, yeah, you probably can't tell. I'm so tired. But I don't know what it is. Lately, the weather here has been pretty yikes. I mean, even just yesterday, went to the gym. Felt like in the middle of the day. It was like 70, mid 70s, low 70s. And then like a few hours later, it dropped to like 40. And then by the middle of the night, it was like 30. So I woke up this morning and it was so cold. Like I felt so bad. Even though I had like an adequate amount of sleep. I think I had like 7, 8-ish hours. But I need an excuse to draw. So here we are. And what am I going to draw today? I actually don't know. There's a billion things I could draw, like I talked about last time. But let's see. Ooh. So we do have and then apologies for is it that bad? The lighting? Oh my gosh. I wanted to wear my glasses, but the lighting I usually have, it's like a ring light. So whenever I have it on, it's like it lights up my face well, but then you see the annoying ring, so it's like kind of off to the side. That's okay. Okay, let's see. You know what those numbers mean? What numbers? Where are the numbers? Okay. So today we have a few, like I said, we have a few things we could work on. And I think it will be, you know how last stream I was like, hey, this is the first time I've drawn in a few days. And then I like barely drew. Well, that was the last time I drew. So what was that? Like 2 days ago. So, if anything, I'm even rustier than before. But I guess it's just a good way to warm up. And, you know, I have a column to work on. There's a few things I need to work on before the due date. Like, you know, Suise's birthday piece, which I still don't know what I'm going to do. And then I've watched a few things recently, which we'll talk about, that maybe I just want to make fan art of. And I think what we're going to do is maybe just open Pinterest and I'll walk you through what I would normally do. You'll see the struggle firsthand. You know, this is what I would just do on my own time anyways. Like just go through Pinterest, find a pose I like, and then just keep drawing poses till I warm up. And then if something sticks, then I'll be like, hey, maybe this could possibly be a birthday piece or a fan art. So let's do that. If I can pop up Pinterest, I'm not gonna lie, my Pinterest is low-key degenerate. But I mean, if it's on Pinterest, then surely it's okay. And let me open it up and share it. Bam. Oh my gosh, how did it move all the way over there? Hello? And it's upside down. Oh, this is what I was so confused about earlier. I like saw the floating. Okay, that works. You don't say. What? It's for the poses. It's for the poses. Now I don't get all my poses from Pinterest. Sometimes it is just, maybe we'll do landscape. It is just sometimes I come up with the poses, and then like I said last time, I kind of find a 3D model, or I use a mix of finding the base on Pinterest and then finding a 3D model. Whatever works, whatever works. What? Thinking degenerate impossible? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So usually by the end of a session, I have a billion tabs opened. And then by like the next day, I just close all of them because all the tabs are usually just for that sitting. And I usually have too many tabs open. Because even if something slightly sort of interests me, piques my interest, or whatever, I'll like open it up, throw it on a new peer ref page, and then either work off of it or not. And actually, I should probably go to the art one. This is my poses one. Poses one that I already have open. But let me look at my sticky notes. My sticky notes from last time. So I have down the comm that's due on the 26th that we can kind of... I like to warm up before I even work on a comm, even in the middle of like planning, or if I'm in the middle of like lining or whatever, I still need it to be... I don't know. I still need a warm up, even if I'm just coloring. If that makes sense. Pinterest looks a lot different nowadays. Yeah, I mean, it was high-key unusable not too long ago. It was like filled with AI, but now they have like an AI toggle that works pretty good. Pretty good. And things will be like labeled as AI nowadays. Again, it's not perfect, but it's better than what it used to be, because for a few months it was like it sucked to even open it. And it wasn't even just like the random art that was AI, it was like people were AI, furniture was AI, all that stuff. And I'm using, I forget what I have, I think I'm using something from like someone's script from like Tamper Monkey that gets rid of the Pinterest ads as well, because it's so like, if this page, for example, like this middle bottom piece and like this left piece and then this like top right piece would be like an ad, but they embed it into where it's like its own card, and it's so annoying. So I have something that blocks those too, because it's mad annoying. They fought slopification. Yeah, surprisingly they did. uBlock doesn't do that. I know that uBlock is a bit iffy when it comes to the Pinterest stuff. Sometimes it blocks it, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, I just have like the Pinterest, the script that does it, that someone else made, that seems to work. I think I only had to like update it one time. I think we're getting a good amount of... As you can see, I'm trying to pick things that aren't like too difficult for my brain right now. And you can see, yeah, majority of my pins, like this is like my poses, my main like board. It's just a lot of beautiful women. And I mean, what can you do whenever what can I say? Whenever I'm looking at models and like modeling the characters off of poses, what else would I choose? Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is change this into a peer ref board. And then share it as well. Like do something like this. And then maybe have that on screen so you can see what I'm using for reference. Heroes the goat. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll move accordingly. I hope I feel alright today to draw. I mean, like I said, I'm tired, but I need to get these reps in. You get something in. And like I said before, I do want to try some portraits. Okay, and then we'll take this. Just so y'all can see as well. But I have it on my other monitor. Arsenal isn't something I think about, but makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Gotta warm it up. I mean, I'll also show you like how I warm up. Isn't, oh, I guess I'll move this actually. Isn't anything crazy. It's just to get the blood flowing. Excuse me. It's just to just to feel a bit loose. I think the main thing that I try to think about when warming up is just having longer strokes. Unironically longer strokes. More confident lines, I guess. Three out of 10, yeah, it's pretty weak. I thought it was gonna be bigger, not gonna lie. All right. Like I said, maybe I'll do some fan art of some of the things. Well, actually, I can show y'all. This is a commission I'm working on currently. And I'm gonna be real, I haven't worked on it in a hot minute, but it's still due for like another week. It's not due to like another week and a half. But I mean, look at it now. It's in a pretty alright spot. I think the main things I had to work on is, you know, obviously the perspective's a bit tough here, but I think I need to work on the way her arms are coming in. I've just been so lazy to do so. But, you know, we'll have to get warmed up before we actually jump into that. All right, which one do I want to try first? Do I? I guess we'll try this above one. You think you know that guy's fetish? Yeah, maybe. Maybe if it wasn't obvious enough. or maybe it's yours. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty it does happen sometimes. Commissioner's just like, yeah, just do whatever. I'm not sure if I would ever go that far though. If someone just gave me like an OC or a character and they're like, yeah, do whatever, I don't think I would go so far to be like, yeah, I'm gonna draw their feet. Unless it was a specific request. Try to be neutral about things. Because what if they're like, God, I don't like feet? Then it'd be a predicament. Well, this one's actually pretty tough. Because of the oversized shirt she's wearing. See guys, that is why a lot of the models I had up were not very clothed. Just for this reason. Nope. Because it is tough. It's tough for me to visualize. That'd be crazy. Yeah. I'm not that crazy. Unless they... Nah. And then a main, yeah, I know this isn't looking very good, but also I don't want to kind of be stuck too much on trying to perfect it, especially since I know it's gonna look a bit rough since I haven't properly drawn in the last few days. I'd rather get as many reps as I can in before, like, instead of like trying to really think about what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to just get reps in instead of, what's the word, perfecting it. Oh, maybe I should do an art style study. I going back to what the things I've been consuming. Believe it or not, for the first time, I watched Kill la Kill the other day. And I watched it because somehow, some way, coincidentally, like my online group of friends as well as my IRL group of friends were both talking about it. And I was like, yeah, I've never seen Kill la Kill. Again, I didn't grow up on anime, so there's a lot of older anime, or a lot of anime in general just I haven't watched. That's like, you know, on the list. And I know what I was getting into. But it was great. Holy shit, this looks terrible, by the way. I'm now looking at it. It's alright. Maybe something more clear. I'll leave it here, though. So yeah, maybe we can look at Trigger's art style or something, because I wanna draw Ryuko fan art. Just make it exist, you can make it good later. Yup. That's unironically something every creative's gotta live by. I mean, I was watching a like interview of a Riot Games artist that did like splash art for the League, and he's been doing it for like a decade now. And then seeing like his rough drafts, how like his work starts. with like scribbles as well. Gives me hope. Gives me hope. Gabriel, you're not a fan of the Trigger originals? What? What Trigger stuff have I watched? Kill la Kill. Because I finished Kill la Kill and liked it, I started watching Gurren Lagann as well. I'm in the middle of that. That's also been pretty nice. And I think actually the first Trigger anime I watched was Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I like it. It's Kill la Kill was super over the top. And it was something I was not expecting. And I thought it was gonna be like a super serious sort of action shonen, because I really went in completely blind. Like I knew what Ryuko looked like vaguely, and then whenever I saw her like transform, I was like, oh, this is way more Lou. Like her outfit is way more Lou than I actually thought it was gonna be. I wasn't even aware of that much. Watch any XX-holic? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, do not know what that is. Oh, Gurren Lagann you like? Yeah, Gurren Lagann's pretty nice. It shocked me. I was like, so I think Gurren Lagann came out like 2007. I think I looked up last year. That is insane. That means it's almost 20 years old. And then Kill la Kill came out what, 2012, 2013 or whatever. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I do like how I don't know, the animation style is just so goofy. I really mess with it. How over the top it is. Yeah, what episode am I on for Gurren Lagann? I think I'm on episode 11. I plan to watch more later after this probably. I don't know, maybe I'll just continue watching Trigger anime, because something that is on my watch list that I didn't know was even a Trigger anime is Little Witch Academia, and I have no idea what that one's about as well. Ooh, some struggling is happening. It's okay though, it's okay. Haven't watched Gurren Lagann yet, but it's definitely on my list of things to watch. It's pretty nice, especially for something in 2007. I'm like, wow, this is insane. All right, we can move on to the next one. Oh, you know Little Witch Academia's Trigger either, but you really liked it. That's good to hear, because I'm not sure if I personally know of any of my friends that have watched it. So again, going in completely blind. I do like going in relatively blind for shows. Like, even if I hear like of one person saying they enjoyed it, whether it be like an offhand comment made by one of my friends or like someone I'm watching, even if I just vaguely know something about it, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll jump into it. I don't really like looking in too much. I like to go in relatively blind. I like to watch that movie more than the series. That's another thing. I need to check what has like an OVA out of things we just talked about. What has a movie? Hmm. Oh, it feels even harder to visualize stuff right now. After I get warmed up a little more, I think I might bust out the 3D model. For me, the 3D models, I never like strictly tracing over 3D models. It's more so like a good starting point for me. Because the purpose of me warming up now is kind of helping me like visualize what's happening in these poses that I'm studying. And eventually I'll get there. But sometimes it's worth it's a bit of a struggle. Versus if I were to just use a 3D model and then I can kind of see like the main landmarks of where everything is. Like here's the head, and then because I think the thing about perspective is like the stacking of the anatomy, like the things you have to do in order to actually convince yourself and the viewer, whoever's looking at your art, that like it's in a specific perspective. It's a bit tough. So having a 3D model really saves me time. Because I know how I like to draw majority of my anatomy. I just need help with the base most of the time. I think my problem is I always try to draw things the same size as if like the model is looking straight at me. It's hard for me to like think that the hands being so small because of how far it is from the camera is correct. Until I see the whole bigger picture, then it helps. Still though, I don't know what I'm in the mood to draw. So let me open up my well, at least the idea is there. Let me open up my sticky notes because often I do like to randomly jot down ideas that come to my head. I need to open my phone sticky notes as well. Give me a second. Damn, getting Cheeks training rounds in Uma? Dude, Yogurt, so Kitasan Black finally came out, and I pulled for her, and I've like never trained for a CM, and I'm like doing my best to like learn to train for this upcoming CM just so I could run Kitasan in there. And trying to learn the new scenario, that shit's kind of tough. That shit is so time consuming. All of these ideas are NSFW, gosh dang it. Do I ever have any non-NSFW ideas? Okay, everything on my phone is NSFW. These are all so pretty NSFW. So awesome. So awesome. Damn. Yeah, new scenario is pretty hard. Yeah. It's quite different. Let's see what else we got. But F2P friendly? Yeah, I've seen that. I still don't know which. I'm still experimenting with what decks to build. I like try to guts deck. Whenever I pulled for Kitasan, I also pulled for Narita Top Road because I like Narita Top Road. Even though I know that the card's only going to be relevant during this scenario. Let's pull this up. My anatomy page. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna maybe pull out the 3D to help me out. So I got this combination of a 3D box as well as this 3D plane that really helps. Let's see what I got saved here. Wow, even all of this is NSFW. Spent all your carrots on fine motion. YouTube pool to pull for NTR. Yeah. That's how it be. Oh yeah, I forgot the fine motion banner was like right before the anniversary. Actually, I think I had a page not too long ago where I had some poses. Bro, was it all those poses there? Oh, you know. Stuff I haven't gone to. Got heading to work now. Hope you have fun drawing. Good luck at work, Ryan. Thank you once again for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Dude, I don't know which page had my references. I'm such a freak. Sometimes I like start a these practice poses, and then it just turns into like a real piece, and then I bury the poses that I just were drawing under like an actual piece. So I just lose so many sketches sometimes that I could actually use for good work. I don't know where they are. I'm looking at all these files. I'm like, I don't know which one it is. And like half of them are NSFW. I can't exactly open all of them right now. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe try to do a simple one. Oh my gosh. I need to at least sketch something. Despite me being so eepies. Let me pull up a ref for... I'll have to decide. Kitasan black? Ryuko? One of these girlies I'll be drawing. Nope, gotta fix that. Preferences, render settings. Might hella lag here. This is a bit... Oh, wait, I got it. Maybe I can do one of those things where it's just like I choose 3 different poses and then they're all like just rough sketches and just turn into one pose or like one sketch sheet. Yeah, let's do that actually. More that'll be a good way to get practice in, as well as alleviate some of the pressure of me having to draw something extremely polished. I'll just do that. Haven't done that in a minute. Then maybe I can add in a chibi like I've done before. Try to visualize. I've seen ours do that already. Wasn't it Ina? Maybe. I actually don't know. I haven't watched her past few drawing streams. Surge, what up? What the hell? You didn't tell me you were streaming? Don't feel too attacked. I never tell anyone. Actually, let me pull up my references for what I've done before. Oh, we're done with this. You haven't in a while. The JP time zone is rough. True. Let's see. Yes, yes. Let me pull up my own refs. Which ones have I done recently? Actually, it's been a while since I've done it I haven't done it recently at all. Where's the Juno one? I will... oh, the Juno, the GG one. I can use as refs. Comes to positioning. Open image in new tab. Shimmer, bless my run so I can get better wit clicks. I bless the wit clicks. You get good runs so I get good runs later. Please. Oh my god, my monitor. Oh my gosh, maybe that's a chibi we can draw. Like a praying chibi. Let's do that. I like the way you think, Yogurt. I like the way you think. I do want to draw Ryuku though. Well, let me find some refs of praying chibis. So about that scaly chia, honestly, maybe we can get to working on that too. I'm like finding any and every excuse to draw right now, just to draw something. I mean, there's a world where I started drawing this and I'm like, this is not it. On the scaly chia. You believe? We'll see. Oh yeah, I don't think I've told you, Serge. Or I said at the beginning of this, but I did finish watching Kill la Kill, so I'm drawing Ryuko right now. The makings of a great furry artist, probably? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Been a while. I thought Judy House would have gotten me to draw something furry, but it's been a minute. I have yet to draw anything furry. Can't put into words how amazing Kill la Kill is. Dude, it was... So I don't think we talked about it at all, but man, it was nothing like I was expecting it to be. I thought it was going to be a very serious action shonen, and dare I say quite the opposite. I mean, it does, I think, a fantastic job at juggling like the comedy, the seriousness, and the over-the-topness, but after the first like 30 seconds, I was like, oh, this is going to be like a goofy anime. And it was. But it's like so self-aware about everything That is just great. I didn't think I was gonna get emotional in a show like that, but it got me. It got me good, can't lie. All I'm saying is that anime came out in like what, 2013? And a lot of my friends watched it whenever like it aired or around the time it aired, which means like we were all around like, you know, just turning teenagers. If I watched that anime, and you know, I didn't watch anime back then, but if I had watched that as like a newly turned teenager, it might have ruined my life in like, I can't tell if it would be the best or worst way possible. I think Ryoko might have just ruined my life. Because even now, I really like her. I like her. Yeah, it's you out of nowhere. Every episode is a curveball. It is. Usually I like to binge anime. And I'm talking about like 4 to 6 episodes like minimum. When the first half of Kill la Kill is so over the top, like Saturday morning cartoon on steroids-esque, that like I was only able to watch like 1 or 2 episodes a sitting because each episode, especially in the beginning, feels like 4 episodes worth of content like put into one because of how breakneck speed it goes. But because it was so self-aware in that manner, like I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. How did I draw this chibi? Praying. Okay, I am not as sleepy as I was before. This is a good thing. It's still hard for me to visualize this. Hoping for Spark reroll QOL update. Wait, that'd be insane. Blessing didn't work. I'm so sorry. I'm a fake and a phony. Let's see. Hmm. You see how people draw are chibi-fied, huh? Okay. Let's see if we could do some of this. Have a real ref. Some other artistic interpretations of her in chibi form. It's a good head. Trying to get better at drawing chibis, but I never like am in the mood to draw them. Every time I pick up the pen, I'm like, yeah, I want to draw like a hot woman, not a chibi. But I think I've gotten better at drawing him a little bit. Love Ryuko's hair. It's so cool. I feel like the chibi is so small. Yo, what up? How do you draw so well? Well, thank you. I appreciate. I am glad you think so. A lot of practice, a lot of practice. Even though I feel out of practice right now. Oh, am I gonna make this an acceptable composition? Oh, it's because she's not a full body chibi, so it's not like taking up a fourth of the screen as much as I want to. It should be fine. It should be fine. Let me just take a. I'll just do what I usually do. Do this, zoom out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but maybe a lighter shade. Maybe we can clip to it. Zoom out a little more. Rasterize. White. Clip to it. What is her red? It's pretty vibrant red. We don't need the exact red though. Oops. I gotta leave it clipped actually. So I don't. Yeah. Something like that. Honestly, because I'm so tired, I do not have any plans to finish this, but I just need a good idea. Looks pinkish to you? It is a bit pinkish. I think it's hard for me to... I'm like scared of going too red, because if I go like this red, this is probably closer to like her streak in her hair red. But I think I'll just keep changing it. Yeah, unfortunately it will be like pink if I make it lighter. I think it'll come easier whenever I plot the colors down. Low-key, it might just end up being blue to complement it. Because her outfit is just black and red with like a hint of yellow. Blue would probably make more sense. But again, we'll figure it out as we go. We'll just leave it blue now because it's easier on the eyes to have this light blue here versus a super vibrant red. And then maybe here we'll have like a half body. I'm not even sure if I want this bottom one actually. Because I do want a pose. I either want an action-y pose or a pose that shows off the tummy. I'm looking more refs. Oh boy. I mean, we could go the classic, like, I mean, I think I've drawn it a few times. The, from below angle, looking up. Maybe. Or a bent over forward angle. One of those two, I think, will look good on this composition. Kitasan with one hand on her hip. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think if she's leaning forward in that pose, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. I think I have some pincher's rests from the below angle. Or this one from earlier, maybe we can try to imitate. Just need to find the ref real quick. Something like that could work. Either this or this. I mean, this could work. This was fucking degenerate though. But who knows, it might look good in the composition. This one, oh my god, so many poses now that I see. God, I think the pose I'm about to draw, I think I've definitely drawn this before, but I don't remember if it was maybe just a sketch. Oh well, I'll just roughly sketch it out right now. Hmm. Love the gender in this household. I'm surprised that some of the things on Pinterest are there. Because the post I was talking about was like an armpit showing one, and I was like, wow, just out. I really hope I didn't have a sketch pose. I do like this pose. I remember I've drawn this before, definitely. It would be unfortunate if I posted something with this pose though. Oh, that's cute. Wow, we pit tussy. You're sick. Yeah, that pose would definitely be to the left. Now this pose is just so awkward. This one laying down. I don't even like it anymore. I'd rather have one also kind of going like this. I mean, obviously not the same pose. I'm just showing. Oh, wow. Actually, this pose could also go this way. With another pose going that way. Possibilities, possibilities. Depends what I want the last pose to be. I do like this pose though. Learn from the best, what? Okay, and this last one is definitely one where I want to show her tummy off. Yeah, let me see here. I'm getting a bit warmed up. I feel it. I feel it a little bit. How long has it been? I feel like every time I press the stream button, I just work so slow. It doesn't help. I'm so tired, but a little over an hour. Not bad. Believe it or not, probably the same amount of progress I would have made off camera too. a rather slow day. Still looking. There's some poses I have in mind. Like, where are all my tummy poses and the pool of saved refs that I got? You know, with her outfit being so revealing, especially in the tummy area, I think I just need to have a pose that complements that. Thought I would have had more tummy. Oh, that might work. Maybe, maybe. Oh, that might be perfect. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Usually for poses like these from the bottom up, I need assistance with 3D models, but let's see if I can do this without. It's so tough for me though. Well, I guess the arm placement's a bit weird too. I don't know where I would put that. Kind of want to change the arm placement from the original ref. Let's see, let's see. Maybe something with an arching back. Arching back, you say? Holy, I can already tell this is gonna be tough for me to imitate that a model. The main problem is I'm not drawing a perspective. On the perspective that I'm looking for. Okay, you can watch me struggle in real time. Problem solve this. If I do go this pose, I would definitely bust out the 3D model. Oh, well, that's the general idea. Would it look like it fits here? It would. It would, I think. I want this to be jutting out so far. I think the chibi would be bigger. I do like overlap when it comes to this stuff too. You can draw her hair in. I can only take looking at plain models for so long. She'll be facing that way though, I had to remember. There's been so many times where like no matter what, fan art, commission, whatever, I just flip so many times that I forget which is the original orientation. And then sometimes I forget, like sometimes all the characters are facing left, and then midway through the piece I'm like, I actually like it better composition wise when the character's facing right. And then I forget that the character is like asymmetrical or something. So then that happened with one of my recent commissions. And I was like, oops, I guess I have to it still looked better either way because I flipped my canvas so often. But I was like, definitely griefed a little. Because I think it just looks objectively better the one way. And it looks acceptable in the other way. And now I'm getting confused again. Like, if this is where her red streak is, then her red streak would be here. Oh my gosh, can't believe I had to do that. That works. I should look at more refs for her. I think whenever I draw a new character that I like haven't drawn in a minute, or sorry, like just drawing a new character in general, it takes me a minute for me to get, you know, familiar with them. In the sense that, like, especially for anime characters, they always have like that characteristic that like once you draw it, you can tell it's them. And I kind of, if I don't already know it, I kind of have to just learn while drawing them that like, oh, once I do this little thing, and then you can tell it's her. That being said, I think Ryuko is quite the iconic character. Her hair is very unique. I think even without the red streak, you can tell with her short hair. I am butchering right now. Get used to the hair shape. So it's about the angles. I think thing, I did find a ref sheet for her hair in different angles, her hair and face at different angles. I think it's from, looks like it's from like the official art book. Oh god, gotta keep it messy. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Gotta not try to perfect everything right now. I do want her to be kind of looking up though, so I don't even think I want her hair to be like this. To be a bit more interesting. Wow, it looks terrible right now. My brain's not working. I need 3D help for the another pose. We'll work on the hair for the other pose later. Holy. This might be a good starting place. I don't know what I want her hands and arms to do. I kind of do want her to hold her weapon, her scissors. That'd be too much for this. Let me get a feel. Let me look at everything together. Let me get a feel for what I'm trying to go for. Yeah, I don't think her weapon would fit in this composition. A toughie. Let's see. I don't know what I want this last pose to be. I keep flip-flopping. I could be something like this, which is just laying down. Low-key taking the easy way out if I do that, though. Tying hair back. Something like this, actually. Let's just go for it. Oh, but I want to be a bit more dynamic. I need inspiration. Yeah, take a look, see. Okay, or not. Actually, that could work. Oh, a lot of these could work. Whatever. Whoa. Why is that there? This one. Oh, wait, that's why. Rasterize. Not merge with visible layers. That one's a maybe. Play around some. Hands on hips, fall from below. Also would work actually, especially with your character. Rather simple. Ooh, but having a full body to be half of the composition's pretty nice, I think. Yeah, let's put that down for a possibility too. Once again, like last time I was saying, I always try to pick the most complicated poses, even if I know I can't exactly do them justice. I'm always like, I want to make the poses more complicated. Even though I know it's perfectly acceptable for me to do a rather simple pose and challenge myself to make that interesting, it's also a challenge itself as well. Okay, let's just do that. I think this works too well for the composition. I think in each of these outfits, she's just gonna be her normal. I don't know actually. Whether I want her to be in the battle outfit or the schoolgirl outfit. I guess I'll figure that out as well. Because both the battle and schoolgirl one would show tummy. Gonna be on the more sketchy side too. Okay, we got something going on here. Oh god, how would this hair look from a lower angle? Oh, Discord even shows me when you're streaming? I forgot that. You're on Twitch? Yeah, I think it's my second Twitch stream. I think it's just running. I found it, I mean, this was a while ago. Found like a easy dual streaming thing and I just click it. Oh, like I said, I think it was my second time doing it. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm also getting... Look, it's getting hot in here. But like... I swear it's so cold outside, no? Hmm. Should turn the AC on. Turn the fan on low key. Oh, you should turn the AC on. Good one. I mean, it's still in the 40s. It's 34 Fahrenheit there. Do you sweating your balls off at work? Oh, you be moving though, huh? All right. Turn the fan on low. Get a bit too stuffy. Probably because the door's closed. Usually it's not. Is it too dark yet? Sun is starting to set. Ah, it looks fine. It looks still a little dark. We can move this just a little bit. Oh, I'd already better. Fan on low. Time is it? It is, let's see, 6 p.m. for me. I did the 2-hour mark. I want to find a good stopping point though. Don't think I'm there yet, but I also not in the craziest drawing mood anymore, but we'll push through a little bit. So far, my progress for myself has been feeling a bit meh. You know, it feels aight. I think I might push a little further. I'm at the point where like I need to push a little further. And it will start looking nicer. Once again, I need the... Do I have a ref of her with her hair below? Not really, right? Well, kinda. Like I said, what outfit? I've also, like, you know, obviously after I finished Kill the Kill, I dabbled in the artwork. I'm also very glad that I didn't look up any artwork until I finished the series, because I easily would have been spoiled. But I have seen some artworks of Ryuko looking kind of gothy. It's kind of crazy. I also need to, I think, look at some screenshots from the show and kind of take inspiration on the stylizations that they have on the characters. Because it's so good. Stylization. Maybe implement some of that into this sketch, especially since I don't want this to look very refined. I think it will be a perfect opportunity to try some a bit different. All this talk does want me to continue, does make me in the mood to continue Gurren Lagann though. Probably right after this I will I'll do something bad. I'll eat dinner and then continue watching Gurren Lagann. That's pretty good. Good start. You sure it's pretty ridiculous? I am at the point where like the story I think is about to it's similar. It kind of feels similar to Kill the Kill, where like in Kill the Kill it isn't until the second half until like you know where the story is actually going. It kind of feels like that for where I'm at in Gurren Lagann as well. So I'm excited. I just realized, I mean, I'm already drawing like her regular hair, so I guess I can't draw her battle outfit because I forget she has different hairstyles. I can roughly draw that in. Good start. Love the little suspenders. Her outfit. They're so cute. also need to see a ref of. Well, I guess this works with the dress, with the skirt. I mean, in the most non-perverted way, I need to find a ref of a pleated skirt in a slightly under you. Hmm. Not that bad. I want to angle it a bit more. Does it look better like that? Maybe angle it this way. Probably this way. Well, I'm second guessing at the bottom pose. Oh boy. Let's see. I don't think that should be any bigger, to be honest. Wow, I can't believe it. Now I am second guessing this bottom pose. But whatever, I just want to block in these two roughly at the very least. Blocking in does also help me find some of the anatomical issues. I don't know why, like once something is blocked in color, it just looks more correct. Wait, what is she wearing? No, she's not wearing any tights or anything. She's just shoes. That's actually so weird to me. I think I realized nowadays so many characters wear like fishnets or stockings or something. Wow, kind of awesome. She's all just bare legs. In this outfit, at least. Let's see what this pose would look like. See quickly if I can get this down. Holy tough pose, but not bad. I am slightly more warmed up than I was before. Maybe if I expand upon this, this could look pretty good. Especially if I do this and then have it to where it would be behind this one. And maybe have like only one eye showing. But then I would want her looking embarrassed. Something like that. I do see the vision for this one. Kinda digging it. I think it would look... Oh, it's pretty tough. It would be super messy. It is hard to tell what is happening here, but I think I at least understand it, like shorthand for myself. Yeah, I am getting hungry, so I'm about to wrap up. So I can eat. I think I will go with that pose though. Just actually find better refs for what I'm trying to go for. Maybe pose in 3D. It did take a long time for me to warm up today. That's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes I warm up in like 10-15 minutes. Sometimes I warm up in 2 hours. At least I drew something though. Yeah, hopefully I actually finish this though. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting hungry. Unfortunately, I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna get past the sketch phase today, especially. I don't feel 100%. I'm hoping that I eat and then I watch a few episodes of Gurren Lagann and then get in the mood to draw. That's at least the plan. But I might pass out so early. No, don't end. You're almost finished. Hmm? Hmm? What does he mean by that? Oh, God. Oh. EP. I am less EP than I was before I started, though. It was either I get to draw on something or I nap. So I'm glad I didn't nap at the very least. Wow, it got pretty dark. All right. That's it for now. Hopefully next time I can show y'all a continued version of this piece. Honestly, I really like the way the chibi's coming out. I like the way the full body's coming out. I think I like the third pose keeps changing, so I don't know. I'll see. But yeah. That's it. I do need to get in the more drawing mood. So we're gonna get into the drawing mood and finish my commission. At least that's due in like a week and a half or something, so I got time. Alright, that'll be it today. Thank you everyone for dropping by. If you dropped by, if you're still here, very much appreciate it. Next time, more drawing. But I want to get to the point where I can actually like I can render. It just feels better in my head to render, to show y'all something that I'm rendering rather than starting from complete scratch, because it's such a hit or miss every time. And today, somewhere in between. Not a complete miss, but I wasn't super feeling it. It's all right though. It's all right. All right. That's it. Thank you again. I go eat now, and then watch Gurren Lagann. Then talk about it next time. Not sure how much I'm gonna watch today, but I do feel the mood to just kind of sit back and like maybe eat a pint of Halo Top and watch as many episodes of Gurren Lagann this evening I can till I pass out. All right, bye. Bye.